starting off, you want to build a 3x2. And then afterwards, you're going to put some triangles down, just like this, like you would honeycomb any other base. So that is your foundations done for the actual base. Then what you want to do is you want to just put walls going all the way around, one window there, a doorway, and then walls going around where the kitchen is going to go. Then you want to place another wall and then a wall frame, so you got a double door going out to your garden slash farm. U-shaped stairs going up this way. It doesn't matter, you can customize the base how you want. This is just how I like it. Makes it easier to go up if it's like that way. You know, you won't be jumping up to have every time to jump up on the wall. Okay, so this is quite important. This square foundation here is going to be your outside shed. It's the only bit that's stone, just to give that outside shed look. The doorway is obviously wood, but this is where your TC is going to go, and a repair bench and your electrical stuff. So it's up to you. You don't have to have a repair bench in there or the TC, but I just think it looks nice to have it in the outside shed. Okay, so I'm just placing doors here, but you need shutters. I mean, it's up to you. You could use window bars if you don't want to use shutters. Okay, so next for the kitchen, to divide the rooms from the kitchen and the dining room, I like to place low walls here. It just gives that a better look to the whole base as a whole. And a box under here, because why not? A bit of storage. Right, moving up onto the second floor. Again, this base is just a roleplay base, so I wouldn't recommend building it in like live servers, because you will get raided in 2 seconds. But it can be quite strong if you build it right. If you actually build it properly with like stone, metal and things. But anyway, windows going down here and here. Wall frame going outside to the balcony. Quite important. I don't know if you wanted a balcony there, but I like to have one. I think it looks nice. Wall frame going there to divide rooms, because this is going to be your bedroom. You could have the bedroom in the loft or the attic. It's up to you. Low walls making here on the balcony to give it a better look. You could put chairs there and things like that if you wanted. I have a table and a chair there in the actual build. I built that wrong, so the ceiling right there I'm going to get rid of. That is where you're going to put a ladder to go up to the loft or attic. Right, and now you want to put low walls across here, all the way along, to have an extended balcony out there. Right, so I believe now, yep. Just put a ladder up to go to the attic or loft. Just makes it look nicer than having stairs. Right, roofs. You just want to put roofs all along. Twig, I think, looks the best for a roleplay base. But again, it's completely up to you. If you want to use wood or stone or metal, use it if you think it looks better. I just like twig because it gives that sort of thatched look, which I think looks quite nice, personally. Right, so now sort of the skeleton of the base is done. Let's move on to the garden slash where your farm is going to be. So what you want to do, you want to just place triangles going all the way across. So place about 5 triangles going like that, and then you'll be placing 3 squares here, and then 5 triangles along here again. This will just give you enough room. Obviously upgrade all of this to wood, as I'm going to do now. So this is going to be where your garden or farm is. Yeah, it just gives you enough room to play around with. You can make it bigger if you want. And then down here, what you actually want to do is place lowered foundations here for a pier. You don't have to have the pier walk, but I think it looks nice, especially if you're by the water. May as well take advantage of it. Yeah, let's place some low walls here going along here, just to give it that, just give it a bit of extra aesthetic. Really, nothing special. You could even make it longer. You can make it wider. It's up to you. I've played around with things. I think it just looks best to be a one block sort of walkway rather than a lot. Anyway, placing half walls now here and a wall here where I've just placed that half wall. I'm going to get rid of it. Yep, there you go. And I'm placing an actual wall there and a triangle above. That's where your sprinkler and ceiling light are going to go. So basically why I place those half walls and not low walls is because it gives that sort of fence look to the garden. It's just so you got a bit more privacy, and it looks better than building, complete walls, because complete walls just are too tall. You can't see over. Okay, so the repair bench can go in here like this. I'm just showing you a little placement you could do. Get 2 little boxes under there as well for a bit of extra storage. Right, so you need so for the electrical stuff, you need a switch and a fluid pump. Also, yeah, large planter goes down right under where you place that triangle. And you want to put a sprinkler and then a ceiling light. Yep, just like that. Right, moving on. Yeah, I'm just going to place some doors upstairs. Obviously, you're going to want to put the doors down everywhere when you first get there. Don't want to get raided straight away. Again, this is a roleplay base. I don't recommend building this base on like a big server, because I'm sure you'll get raided pretty quick. So up here, you want to put on top of that triangle, place a fluid catcher. It's just you just want to make it all as compact as you can on this bit, just so it's not all in the way. Otherwise, it gets a bit ugly. So yeah, place half walls just to make it, you know, block out the whole water catcher. I think the water catcher looks horrible, so I try and obstruct as much of it as you can from view. Okay. So yeah, okay, so this is where I like to put the electrical stuff, which is a small battery and a small generator. Again, you could use solar panels instead of a small generator, but I think a small generator is more roleplay, to be honest with you, because you have to load it up with low-grade fuel all the time, and I think it gives a better, and the noise when you turn it on, it's just better for a roleplay, I think, in my opinion. But again, if you want to use a turbine or you want to use solar panels, knock yourself out. It's completely up to you, but I think it just looks better like that. Again, so what you're going to need now as well is a splitter. If you have a splitter, use it. Okay, right, so you want to use a splitter just to split the ceiling light, the fluid pump, and there's something else as well I'm forgetting. But yeah, so you want to power this up with the small battery. So you just want to power the splitter up with the small battery. Just showing you how to do it all now, linking it all up. There you go. Okay. Now, quite an interesting thing is with the ceiling lights, because they have a pass-through, you could technically light the whole house up from there with ceiling lights if you wanted, like the attic. It looks quite nice if you do that, but it's up to you. I wouldn't do it personally if I was playing on a roleplay server, because I think ceiling lights are a bit too much for my liking. But one you need for the farm at least, otherwise you won't get enough light throughout the night to grow. Okay, so putting hoses in now. I've forgotten to put the water barrel down, so you need a water barrel and a water collector for this to all work. It is all quite straightforward, so actually you want to put this into the fluid pump, not the sprinkler, as I just tried to do. There you go. And then output. You got to put the output of the fluid pump into the sprinkler. So the input goes from the water barrel, and the output goes into the sprinkler. And then from the water barrel, you want to connect the water barrel and from the top to the water catcher, which is easy enough. Just like so. There's a little hose that you got. There you go. Right, and that should be all working once this ceiling lights gets powered in from the switch. Making it look a bit neater. Right, let's see if this works. Lights on. Yep, and the sprinkler's working. So the farm works completely fine. Perfect. You can grow, I like to grow potatoes there, to be honest with you. You could grow what you like. You grow red or blueberries or whatever you want. You know, go ahead, pumpkins, whatever you want. I like to grow potatoes personally. I'm just going to show a quick placement of the kitchen. Again, I haven't bothered to do all the placements because personally I think it's better if you just customize it yourself. You know, for instance, instead of this kitchen, you could put a stone furnace there. It would look quite nice. You know, you could put whatever you want. You could have multiple bedrooms for multiple people as well. There's enough room to have 3 bedrooms, you know, if you wanted. You know, for instance, on the introduction, I only had 1 bedroom, but you know, you could have up to 3. So you could have, this is a base big enough for a trio if you needed. Anyway, so this is the outside part where you can put a barbecue and things like that. So it's just 5 triangles across, again with 5 triangles, and then 3 triangles here. And then you want to place 1 triangle there, and then, yeah, so basically just like that. So you got a 3 and then a 3, just so you got enough room to place 2 sets of stairs, and then low walls going across the entire perimeter, just to give it a better look. People can't just jump up as well. It's just a better look to the decking, and that's the base. Yeah, tell me what you think in the comments if you like it or not. Just managed to get a farm in there, which I was quite happy about. Again, I like the balconies and things. It's up to you what you how you want to customize it. Of course, I had chairs there in the introduction. It's up to you. Anyway, see you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed.